guys, this is Mrs. Harbin, and some of you are used to seeing videos with me, but you're used to only seeing my screen and not me in person. But I wanted to make this video for you to talk to you about two different things that you might need to know, and that is how to email from your computer and how to use Teams on your computer. So I had a student earlier this year who said about this generation, he said, we're really tech savvy, but we're not really good at troubleshooting. And many of you know how to use your phones and you're tech savvy in your phones, but you don't necessarily know how to get to it on your computer. So hopefully this quick short video will show you those two things: how to get to Teams from your computer, how to use it on your computer, because it does look a little bit different on your computer, and how to email, because a lot of you don't know how to email from your computer. So let me show you those two things here. All right, so I'm going to pull up my screen so that you can see both me and my screen. I am using Google Chrome as my browser. You obviously can use whatever else that you would like to use, but I'm going to go to my URL bar and I am going to type in mail.office365.com, mail.office365.com. You can get to Outlook a lot of different ways. That's just my preferred method. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Mail. Oh, and I just realized, let me sign out so that you can see what it looks like to sign in. All right, so I'm going to go to mail.office365.com and it's going to ask me to sign in with an account. You can see that my account's already been saved here. You probably haven't signed in yet, but you're going to go ahead and click to sign in with your CCMV account. Now, every single student, 7th through 12th grade, has a CCMV account. Every single one, and you've all used it this year. You've either used it for Miss Cook's class, or you've used it for my classes, or you've used it for Mrs. Kiter's classes if you are a senior in senior thesis, but everybody has one. If you don't remember your username and password, then you need to get in touch with either me or Miss Cook so that we can reset that for you, and I'll give you some info on how you can get in touch with us. But you're going to go here and type in your CCMV account, email, and whatever your password is. The password that you used for Teams is going to be the same one that you used to sign into your email, and click sign in. I'm going to make this large screen here take me off so that you can see it. Once you've signed in, you will be able to see your CCMV email. So you can see this is my email right here. You may not have even realized that you had a CCMV account email. You may have thought this was just your sign in for Teams, but you actually do have email access. So the first thing that I'm going to talk to you about is how to send an email to your teachers. There is some email etiquette that you need to know. So let me show this to you really quickly. Back to our full screen here. So to send an email, you're going to click New Message, and this window will pop up here, and you're going to type in your person that you want to send it to. All of the teachers have an email address of firstname.lastname@ccmv.com. And even if you're not sure of your teacher's first name, like let's say you don't know Mrs. Dom's first name, if you start typing her last name, it will pop up as an option, and you can click right there. Where it says subject, you do need to add a subject so we know what this is about. Okay, please don't just put homework or question or quiz. Be specific. So if you have a question about the biology quiz 6, then type biology quiz 6 question. Do not type your whole email here. Do not type your whole email here. This is just a subject. What you're going to do to type your whole email is actually click down into the box and you can type your whole email here. Now, for those of you young enough, which is like all of you, to not know what email stands for, it does stand for electronic mail. And just like writing a letter, there are certain things that should be in your email address as well. So do not just type a text. This is not texting. Type, dear whoever you're typing to. Who did we say this email was to? Mrs. Dom. So we need to type, dear Mrs. Dom, comma. Okay, that is called your salutation. Have your salutation there, your greeting. Then you can type in the body of your email, and then you'll notice at the end of my email here, I have my name. Okay, I can type thank you. I can type whatever it is that I want to end my email with. And there we go, my name. So please don't just send a text message. Hey, if you're wanting to attach work to an email, you have all of these different formatting options down here. I can make things bold. I can make things italicized. I can make them highlighted or underlined. I can choose to highlight certain things if I want. Only use that if you need to. Otherwise, it can be difficult to read. And I can also attach documents. Let's say I want to send her something. She's asked me to email her something that I'm missing. Up here where it says attach, there's a paperclip button. And when I click on attach, I can browse this computer and I can go find whatever it is that I want to send to her. Now, I don't think that, there we go, you can see that. Here we go. So now you can see, I could attach maybe, I don't know what I need to send to her. Maybe I want to send her this picture. So I'm going to click on that and open. I don't even know what that's a picture of. I'm not actually going to send this to Mrs. Dom. She would be wondering why I'm sending her this email. But I can attach whatever it is I want to attach, and I can send that to Mrs. Dom. When I'm all done, I click the send button, and away we go. All right, I'm not going to actually send that though, so I'll discard that. If you're not sure if you've sent an email, over here on the left-hand side, there's a folder that says Sent Items, and if you click on that, you can see all the emails that you have sent. So that's a great way if you're not sure if you hit sent, if you're not sure it went through, that's a great way to check that. So that is how to send an email. So a couple of things to remember. If you're not sure of the name, you can just start typing and it will pop up. So if you know Miss Presley, start typing, it will pop up. Don't forget a subject. Please don't leave it blank. And don't forget that this is a letter. This is an electronic letter. So have a greeting, have a body, have a salutation. Make sure we know who the email came from, right? So make sure you include all of that. Now, let's go ahead and turn our attention to Teams. To get to Teams, you actually are going to go to the same place here. And up here in this little 9 box, if I click on that, it shows me all of the apps that I have through my CCMV account. You can see that I have Word Online, PowerPoint Online, SharePoint, Class Notebook, Forms, all of these different things online, which you can actually download the desktop version to your home computer. That's another video that I'm going to attach, how to get that onto your home computer. But I want to go to Teams. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Teams, and you'll see, voila, that is where it's taking me. Now, again, you can download the desktop version of Teams, and then you don't have to go through the internet browser anymore. I actually do have the desktop version of Teams. I don't go through the internet. But here is the internet version of Teams, or my web browser. I don't go through the web browser. And it should look similar to your computer. I can see all of my different teams here. So you can see I have all of these different teams. I have one team for each of my classes. You guys are going to have, different teams depending on what classes you're in. I can then go into a team. So let's say I want to go into my pre-cal team here. And up at the top, you can see posts. So we can see all the things that I've posted so far for pre-cal. You can see files. If I've loaded any files for this particular class, you'll be able to see those here. And I did put the midterm review there so they can see that. And I did a Unit 1 folder here. I can go to assignments. Right now, math has not had any assignments. So when I go to assignments, you won't see, oh, no, I'm just kidding. You'll see 2 things that were assigned. The first day of school homework and the first quiz. So you can see those 2 things there. And then if there's anything else that shows up, you can possibly see those there as well. Okay, you'll also be able to see the chat function if you want to chat with a teacher or another student in your class. So you can see here, I've got a couple of students who have chatted with me, who have sent me a couple of things or that I've been able to reach out to as well. I can also video chat. If I wanted to video chat with the student about something, I can do that right here using this option, and you can video chat with people as well. The other things that you guys can see, you can load files this way. You can actually set up a calendar if you would like to set up a calendar. So there are a whole bunch of different options that you can get to. Again, if you want to download Teams just to your desktop so that you have it on your desktop, here's my desktop version here. Oops, sorry about that. I made it a little too big. Here's my desktop version. You can download that to your desktop, and then you don't have to go through the web browser at all. You can just open it up right on your computer. I have made a separate video on how to get the Office 365 apps onto your home computer. All right, so hopefully that answers 2 questions for you. How to send an email and how to find out if you've sent an email, and how to get to Teams through your computer, since many of you are only used to getting to it through your phone. I've got some timestamps down in the YouTube video, so if you want to skip past the email part and just get to the Teams part, hopefully you saw those timestamps down there. I probably should have said that at the beginning, but if you guys have any questions, you can reach out to me at heather.harbin@ccmv.com. And if you've forgot your CCMV password and you don't know how to email me, or your parents can't email me, and you need to get in touch with me, I am going to give you my phone number here as well so that you can contact me via phone. Let me go ahead and put a note up on my screen. And here we go. All right, so if you need to get in touch with me and you have forgotten your email, I am putting my phone number here for you, hopefully. All right, not very big. Let's see if we can change the font size there. I don't think that I can. Maybe I can zoom in. Nope. All right, well, that wasn't the best method to do that. Let's try this way here. If you need to get in touch with me, my phone number is 540-664-8056. You can send me a text message, and as long as it is before 8 p.m., I will be able to answer that. Anything after 8 p.m., I'm not going to answer until the next day. I'm going to try and put this up on the screen so that you guys can see it. All right, so if you need to get in touch with me because you have forgotten your CCMV password, there you go. Send me a text message. Let me know who you are and that you forgot your password, and I will get that reset for you. But hopefully you guys all remember that and you have that saved so you can access Teams. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We're kind of all exploring this new e-learning together, so there is going to be a learning curve. We understand that. Ask questions when you need help, and I will see you guys online.